Hey guys, DJD here, and today for you I have episode 7 of the Bionicle series, and so let's get right into it. The first one that I built, actually, my surgery was to have my wisdom teeth removed. That went well. It was on, what was it, Thursday? And I think it was Friday, I built 4 guys that all with slightly different styles, and the first one that I'm going to show you, I kind of slapped him together with the last of the spare parts that I had left over, so like a lot of the joints and stuff like that I don't usually use, so that's why it looks kind of odd. But this is him. He's kind of like a drone. Originally I was just going to make him without a head, but then I figured I could do one of those things with the 2 little jet, I don't know what you want to call those, but these 2 pieces up here, there's 2 of them, and I figured they'd make up the eyes, so I figured that would be a pretty cool one. He doesn't really have that good defense. His attack's pretty good, decent, because he's got this claw thing and one of the short swords, and then the little thing on his elbow. So, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot more I could do with him besides that. And, yeah, as you can see, the feet that I used, they weren't the greatest, and they're ones that I don't use very often, but I used them nonetheless. So the second guy that I made, this guy had a bunch of different positions, but I stuck with this one, especially with his lower half. The legs weren't always like that, so I figured I'd mix it up a little bit. And so with this guy, he's kind of a pain in the butt to get to stand, but he does stand. It's kind of hard to tell, but you guys will be able to see it in the thing. Looking at him, he's pretty decent. He's got, come back. He's got 2 swords, a double-bladed sword on his left hand, and the hook things. I don't know what you want to call these, but I actually stuck one of the fins, this thing right here. That's something that I don't usually do, that I decided to do with this one. So that's the second one. Third one that I made was actually one of my second flying ones. The first one that I made was the picture. I actually had him hanging up here. I think I'm going to do the same with this guy. But this guy's got like this giant wicked stinger on the back of him. And he's got the insect head that I use for most of the ones that have wings of some sort. Whether they're actually used for wings or swords, sometimes I use these for swords. But he's got the wicked stinger on him. And I'm going to show you guys the other 2 up close again, because I don't think I did a very good job of that. So there's that guy with the sword. I don't like to use this head, mainly because of the way that it's made. It's got a ball on the base right here. It's got a ball as opposed to the like the wrist joints that I like to use. So it's kind of harder to put him on, like his head on something. So I actually did. I think I used the majority of the heads that I have, which is pretty impressive. I think I only didn't use like 2 of them. Yeah, I only didn't use 2 of them. And I made 1, so, and then there's this guy again. Which I like him. He's small, he's agile, he can move around pretty quickly. That's why I like him. But the only thing that I don't like about him is he don't stand too good. I didn't balance him very well, but that's okay. And I think probably my favorite, at least, would have to be this guy. This guy I did a lot with. He's got the shield on his left side and swords on the right as standard. But one thing I did was I put this right here on his hip. Please stop falling asleep, computer. I really don't like it when you do that. And then I put this on the back of his other leg. I'm not really sure why I did it, but what I actually managed to do with this guy was I put the 2 swords that I like to do, like these swords, I put them together. And what I did was I used one of these leg pieces, and since they have the little X's, here, I'll take it off and I'll show you guys what I did. So this little hole right here, this X, that's what this is. And so I just stuck it right in there. That's what she said. And then I connected it with one of the ones that part of it's a circle and part of it's the X. And so, I mean, it turns like the thing turns, but like it's a whole one thing, and it looks really cool. So hopefully you guys, I think I showed you all 3 of them. Yeah, I showed you all of them. So hopefully guys, that you guys like this. And I know I showed you guys this one, but I'll show you guys this one again. This one's probably my second favorite that I made out of this round, but so I'm gonna get this uploaded as soon as I'm done. So if you guys like this and you want to see more content like it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. I realized after the fact, I was actually told by Kyle that the video, the 7th one that was actually supposed to be the 7th one that I posted, I goofed up and it didn't have any audio, so I put it as unlisted. So yeah, that was an accident on my fault. So if you guys like this and you want to see more content just like it, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.